Alright, it's Thursday morning, and we kind of got up a bit early. We actually have to get up early because we're traveling back up to Kyoto. We have a breakfast reservation there, and I will show pictures of that breakfast that we have on this video. This is our last full day here in Osaka, and then we'll be traveling up to Tokyo. That'll be our final destination out. It's been a pretty interesting trip so far. Yeah, we're gonna make a day of it. Hopefully the sun is coming out today. Looks like there is absolutely no rain this morning, which is fantastic. We've had rain the last couple of days here. So, all right, well, let's strap on the backpacks and hit the road. Okay, so this is our little flat that we're staying at here. Accommodations are tight. We've got our Japanese laundry here. We got stuff drying all over the place. We bring light clothing, so we can light on clothing, I should say, and so we can wash as we go. And it gets, like I said, a little tight. And problem here is the humidity is kind of high, so it takes a little bit more time for the clothes to dry. So you got to be a little bit strategic on how you do things. But I got to show you one thing in here. So everywhere you go in Japan, you're going to come across one of these toilets. So it's basically a bidet setup. This one's really interesting. It's got this. I'll just flush the toilet so you can see what it does here. That's how it fills the tank back up. I don't know if it's designed to wash your hands right after you go. There's no soap in here, so it wouldn't really make too much sense, but you have to be careful with these to not push any of these buttons here while the seat is up. The top is open like that, because the water will spray straight up in the air at you. So don't push any buttons until you're actually sitting down. And this seat is actually heated, but everywhere you go, they have these toilets. There are lots of different styles. They all basically work about the same way. You also have dual flush. So like in America, when we push down to flush, that's a full flush. These are dual flush. For a light flush, like your pee-pee, you pull up on the handle instead of pushing down, and that less water usage. So you'll see these everywhere. Every place we've been already that's had a toilet they have these in there. Some are pretty sophisticated. They actually even have music. You push a little button and listen to music while you're in there. So, okay, guys, that's our little take on our place here in Osaka. All right, it's 6 a.m. We are on our way to the subway to head up to Kyoto for our breakfast reservation. We are on the street. This is something you see quite a bit here in Japan, is they have vending machines pretty much everywhere. And supposedly you can use your IC card, which is we have the Sika card that we're using. And, you can use it for transportation, but here's some more vending machines here. We have not tried to use the vending machine yet. We may have to still try that. There's a fish market. That's cool. Processing fish for the day. A little shrine. And here's one of their parking systems here. So these metal plates lift up underneath the car, so you cannot pull out unless you pay your money, it looks like to me. So pretty interesting system. Okay, we've gotten to our subway station, Nipponbashi Station, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. And let's get down in there and figure our way to Kyoto. Okay, we're at Osaka Station and we're about to board the JR train to Kyoto. Rapid Express train. Wow, what a... lots of escalators. Oh my God, look at those stairs. Well, the escalators are down, and otherwise you can walk that whole flight of stairs up. Kyoto Station here, and this stairwell is massive all the way up. There's still another set of stairs. We're going to go up that way too. So. Very nice. There's a bunch of restaurants up here too. This is called Happy Terrace. We're all the way up at the top here. And thankfully they had the escalators open, so we didn't take those stairs. Actually had the stairs closed off, so you had to wait for the escalators. This will give you a little overview of how large the city of Kyoto is. There's the temples in the background there. Straight over. Really nice area up here. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Only a few people are already up here. I'm sure it gets pretty busy later. Typical day in Japan. Everybody, kids are all getting their way to school. If you see the garbage bags, they're just placed on the ground. They put this blue net over the top, probably keep out any flies and stuff. But they apparently don't have, they don't use dumpsters on the main area. All right, in Kyoto, we had a reservation at this place, Shunsai Mari. I mean, I've never had a breakfast like this. It was very interesting. Fish and egg and all kinds of different vegetables. Here's the chef in the kitchen putting everything together. This is all preset stuff, and it is by reservation only. So make sure you set yourself up. All right, this is one of the bigger temples here outside of Kyoto that we're just arriving at, and there's a lot of people here. So we'll see how crowded it is. Right there. Fushimi Inari. Fushimi Inari Shrine. Okay? That's where we are right now. Very touristy. All right, it's gonna go walking. So we just climbed up the stairs here from down below and down that way. And now we're in this area here, which is kind of interesting. It's burial area. Okay. Now we're taking these stairs up. And it brings you, it's like a 40-minute walk up to the summit, as they call it. So we'll see what it looks like when we get there.
And this is what all the stair climbing gets you. View of the city. So this whole area up here where the shrine is totally just literally has these monuments everywhere up here. I mean, literally this whole hill is completely full of all these shrines up in here. So as we're walking down from well, we didn't actually go completely to the summit. We were up at another viewing area over the city. But as we're coming down to the main shrine, it's incredible how many of these like additional shrines are in this area. It's just, there's hundreds of them. Because it's like a giant, I guess a cemetery, right? I would think. I don't know, but it's incredible. Some of them go back, many, many years. So, all right, let's find the exit and find something else to do. Yeah. Crazy. Oh. All I can say is this area is really congested with traffic. Okay, we're down in this area here. This is what all the fuss is about. Big temple. We're gonna go down there and check it out. Very strange shrine.
Modern kind of like twist.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional.
All right, we're all templed out for the day, so we're gonna head back to the Nishiki market and try to find some udon noodles. All right, we're back in the Nishiki market, and this restaurant we tried to go into the day before, but it had already been closed. So we were sad, but this place had just fantastic udon noodles. We had this side appetizer was like tempura chicken, which is fantastic. This curry new udon was really good. I had that. It was beef. The other one was vegetarian, I believe, with tofu, which was really good. So these are the photos. This is the beef udon. And this is the vegetarian udon with tofu. And then we stopped at this place and got this matcha ice cream. It was really good too. That's cool. We're on our little bit of a last stroll here in Kyoto. We're gonna go back over by the Gaian corner area. There's a famous street there that we want to go see. We found the bikers. There they are. There's a Harley right there. I haven't seen too many bikes on the road, mostly scooters. This guy coming around here parking his bike. Okay, so a lot of these buildings are pretty old in here. And this is the Pantocho Street area. There's a bunch of small restaurants in this area. It's a very narrow street. Look at this. This place even shows you what a beer would look like. Interesting. There you go. Got a little bar here. Pretty sweet. Sake tasting. 3 of a kind. Kyoto sake. Alright. Gotta like that stack of Kobe beef. Holy moly. A lot of money in that case. Custom knives, honey. Handmade. That's beautiful there. It's always nice. There are just so many restaurants in this area. It's incredible. One after another after another. And many of them serve Kobe beef.
You have to those probably like see that kid is sitting on the floor and you have to take off your shoes.
Yep.
Nice.
Bar liquor museum? What? How's that possible? Liquor museum? That's, never heard of a liquor museum, but they got one here in Kyoto. Probably trying to ask us to come in there. That's so funny. It looks awfully small for a museum. Maybe they're just trying to infer that they have a lot of bottles of something. I don't know. That's very interesting. This place is called the Tempura Pub. Kyoto Gaten. Alright. Sushi, sake, tempura. There you go. Everything you'd ever want. Those guys are talking about a liquor museum. What about a food museum? Check this, guys.
Oh, that's crazy.
Look at that. That's awesome. Shows you how much everything costs. Wow, very beautiful too. Love it. I mean, I can't believe the amount of restaurants that are in this area. There are just an absolute ton of them. I don't know how they staff them all, but there are a lot. All right, now we're out here by the river. So a lot of these restaurants have outdoor patios. Here's a huge one here. Not set up yet. I think it's probably because they're just getting over their winter season. There's a bridge crossing the river. We've already been across this one a few times already. Got some guy performing down here. Alright, let's keep walking. Alright, it's been a long day. A lot of traveling around. Buses, trains, subways, temples, geishas. We've seen a lot. So it's getting close to 8 p.m. here. We gotta get some things packed up so we can head out tomorrow. We're going up to Tokyo from Osaka here, and we'll show you some journey along the way tomorrow. But I think we're gonna wrap it up today. So you guys, sayonara.